Hey there guys, and welcome back to UnJaded Jade. Welcome to a little study with me slash get productive with me on a train. I was meant to edit this ages ago, but this is actually from my journey back from Lancaster University, where I attended a visit day, and yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That is first class! Never in my life have I ever sat in first class on a plane or a train or literally anywhere, but this was the weekend before my birthday, and as a surprise my dad got us first class tickets just for the way back, which was bloody amazing. Yep,
keeping it healthy here.
So I started the journey off mainly by editing this video. You have no idea how embarrassing it is to have your face massive on a screen, because when everyone walks past they kind of look at it and they're like, why are you watching yourself? Yeah, this is just something that I needed to get done. Also, we woke up very early that day to get the train, hence I look a little bit like a zombie, but you know, it's cool, it's cool. If you guys ever get the opportunity to sit in first class, like honestly, just do it. It's so cool. Like, I had no idea what it even looked like because I've just never really been in that section of the train ever. But you get a little light, you get your own little table thing. They have free water bottles, you get free bits of food, which is like, what? That's partly why I just felt like I had to film it, you know, memories. So you'll see us munching on some free food. So I just kept editing. I don't know if you guys know, but I am just entirely perfectionistic when it comes to the editing of my videos. If it's a chatty video, I swear I will watch it like 6 times, even if it's like a 20-minute video, just to see if I can like shorten it a bit more, or just to like make sure that it's coherent, and if it's an advice thing, that I'm actually like giving decent enough advice. I think that's always the difficulty with going away as well, especially at like weekends and stuff, because you suddenly have all this work and built up things that you were meant to have completed, but because you've been busy or elsewhere, it sort of throws you out of your normal rhythm. So it's sort of just taking advantage of any opportunities to get things done when you can. Oh, and for anyone wondering, I edit on Final Cut nowadays. What is that?
There's a new one. At the last leg of our journey, I'm coming back from Preston to Euston, London, and doing a little bit of preparation for my work tomorrow. Yes, I've got a management meeting, so prep. What are you prepping for?
I'm currently editing a video, and then I'm going to have to do loads of schoolwork, but it's good because we've got a really long journey. So I just finished that up and got the clip exporting. I was like, yeah, it's done. And then I got out my lab book for biology and lab reports. Oh no. Enjoy the awful amount of sheets that I left piled up in my book. I mean, I sorted this all out in Easter, but before Easter, my life was a bit of a mess. I mean, it still is, but you know. So I finally located the sheet I wanted, which is just a to-do list of things to do on that train journey. And also it had everything that I wanted to include in my lab report. I say wanted to, everything I had to include in my lab report. So I got out my practical notes and I got out my results so I could analyse them. For the introduction, I did some research. You have to cite all the sources that you use as well. So it's important to save all the links, to write out the lengthy names of the links of the websites that you use as well. I mean, lab reports aren't really that bad, it's just the fact that they take a while. You know, I'm actually quite curious, like, what do you have to do for your lab reports? For me, it's so different between chemistry and biology. Like, I do so much more work, so much more research for biology lab reports. We have to do everything from an introduction, analysis of results, discussion, improvements to the method, to write out all the equipment and method as well, to do conclusion, bibliography, etc, etc, whereas chemistry is more just short, sharp analysis of results, and a little bit more, but just not the same. Speaking of chemistry, I just got out some chemistry flashcards and did a bit of consolidation. This is sped up quite a lot, but with a lot of the flashcards I like to just sit and read it, and I like to answer things in my head or just look at the title, kind of close my eyes and recite everything I know about that topic in my head, and then look at the flashcard to sort of fill in the mental blanks. You may have heard me say it before, but I am definitely not as much of a fan of organic chemistry as I am inorganic and physical. I just don't have as much of like a spatial, shapy brain, and I find it kind of harder to conceptualize a lot of things. But hey ho, you know, I'm doing my best.
Right, how's that? All right, yeah. So here we are, arriving
at London Euston, the final call time for this service.
He took the words away from me.
When you leave the train, do have a good look around.
Very quick actually, didn't take long from Preston. Great time. Sort of special time to spend with your daughter, Jade.
Aww. We then got on the next train and were reduced back to peasants. No more first class life for us. It's good nowadays because most of the trains actually have a little table thing, so I just put that down and I did a mechanics paper. Apologies for the little rickety footage, but yeah, my camera was balanced on Dad's table. So I just went through, I did the questions. I mean, the essentials for mechanics is just a calculator and a pen, to be honest. Yeah, I hope your revision is going well and that you're feeling productive and on top of things. And don't worry if you're not, like honestly, I get you, I feel you. It's a lot of content to be covered and it's okay. I mean, everyone feels in the same situation. Just keep doing your best, keep striving for your best. I mean, sometimes it can actually feel quite comforting to write a list of the things that you struggle with the most, because just identifying those things is like, right, we need to get on top of them. You're not going to scare me any longer. However you spend the rest of this day, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great time, and thank you so much for coming and watching my video. Leave me a like if you liked it. Lots of love. Bye.